Harvest is not about speed. It is about decision.
Only pineapple that has reached physiological maturity is considered.
At this stage, the question is simple. Does this pineapple belong in the factory?
What is removed early protects everything that follows. This is not product classification. This is risk elimination. Handling defines quality long before processing begins. Technology supports the hand, not replaces it. Only fruit that survives this moment moves forward. Not every harvest becomes a product. Stage 1 decides only one thing: Kuiperung. Which pineapple is allowed to continue the journey? Once selected, time becomes the most critical factor. Transport begins with structure. Air circulation preserves life. Heat is the enemy of freshness. Movement must remain gentle.
Speed matters, but control matters more.
Every kilometer affects enzyme activity. Freshness has a deadline. The goal is not preservation, it is continuity. Stage 2 ensures that nothing is lost before processing even begins. This is the point of no return. Every fruit is logged before it is processed. Origin becomes data.
Appearance confirms the first decision.
Quality must be measured, not assumed.
Safety is verified before value is created.
Not everything moves on.
This is where one fruit becomes many outcomes. Purpose defines the next process. Stage 3 decides what each pineapple will become. Before processing, safety must be established. The first wash removes what the eye can see. Gravity does the first work.
Pressure reaches where hands cannot.
Clean does not mean aggressive.
This is where microorganisms are addressed.
Safety is measured continuously. What remains is only the fruit. Frying prepares without cooking. Water leaves. Freshness stays. Stage 4 locks in food safety before value is added. Once safety is secured, transformation begins. Peeling removes only what does not belong.
Precision protects value.
This is the last moment of raw biology. Nothing more is taken than required.
Separation begins here.
Structure is adjusted to purpose. One fruit, multiple futures. Byproducts never return. What is removed is not wasted. Biology becomes resource. Nothing leaves without purpose. Only what can be transformed remains.
Raw material is now standardized.
Byproducts end their journey here.
Stage 5 closes the biological chapter and opens the industrial one.
From this point forward, one pineapple no longer follows a single path. Form decides function.
This is not processing yet, this is definition.
The first path keeps pineapple closest to its original state.
Fresh-cut products begin with precision.
Uniformity protects freshness. This path pauses here.
Another path prepares pineapple for structure and durability. Shape must match containment. Consistency begins before heat. Some forms are not meant to stay solid. Form becomes fluid. Transformation pauses at texture.
Another path prepares pineapple for extraction.
Cutting prepares yield.
Juice begins with geometry.
Some products preserve freshness through cold. Form remains whole. Size controls freezing behavior.
cold will come later.
The last path prepares pineapple for time removal.
Thickness defines dehydration. Form is now finalized. One raw material. Multiple forms. This stage creates identity without altering chemistry. Stage 6 ends when shape is decided Thailand. Technology comes next. Here, liquid value is created. Clarity begins with separation.
What remains is essence.
Heat is applied with precision. Time and temperature work together.
Technology extends shelf life. Nothing is left to chance.
Freshness is protected, not frozen.
This is no longer fruit. It is juice.
The form is complete. Packaging comes later.
Some products preserve texture, not clarity. Consistency is intentional.
It protects appearance.
Speed replaces intensity.
Control defines quality. Texture. Texture is engineered. Visual quality is preserved. Technology knows when to stop. The product is now stable. Identity is complete. Structure requires discipline. Blanching prepares texture. Precision replaces guesswork. Shape must survive heat. Uniformity is essential. Liquid stabilizes structure. Closure comes before safety. Safety is sealed inside. Heat is reversed. This product is built to last. Some products remove time itself. Structure is locked in ice.
Freezing preserves form.
Pressure begins the transformation.
Water disappears without melting. Form survives absence.
Technology replaces time.
Stability is achieved.
Lightness replaces mass.
This is preservation without compromise. Gold becomes the preservative. Separation maintains quality. Cell integrity is protected. Different forms, same principle. Freshness is suspended. Cold replaces time.
Freezing is measured.
Movement stops here.
Freshness is preserved. Some products stay closest to fresh. Color must be protected.
Chemistry is controlled.
Freshness requires restraint. Air composition is adjusted.
Breathing slows.
Life is extended, not stopped.
Humidity is balanced to prevent moisture loss. Texture remains.
Freshness is maintained.
Technology ends here. Identity is ready.
This is where products receive their identity. Structure becomes permanence. Protection defines longevity. Information completes the form. A global format is born. Some products speak through liquid. Sterility preserves trust. Safety is invisible, but absolute. Transparency. Transparency becomes value. Modern markets demand efficiency. Visibility matters.
What you see is what you taste.
Closure protects quality.
Branding spills first.
The shelf is the next stage.
Cold products demand different armor.
Temperature defines packaging.
Stillness preserves structure. Cold chains require clarity. Time is paused.
Light products require protection from air.
Dryness must remain absolute. Form must survive transport. Education adds value. Preservation is complete. Freshness still breathes. Air becomes a tool. Trust is visual.
Time is clearly stated.
At this stage, pineapple stops being processed and starts being chosen. Once processing ends, time becomes the main variable. Cold suspends change. Stability is monitored, not assumed. Space protects structure.
Time pulse here.
Some products move without cold. Heat is no longer required.
Environment replaces processing. Quality continues to be checked.
Distance is no longer a limitation. Freshness requires restraint.
Life continues, but slower.
Air is controlled.
Freshness demands speed.
Waiting is not an option.
absence of water changes everything.
Dryness must remain absolute.
Where is the risk?
Efficiency defines storage.
Time stretches safely. Liquids demand balance. Pressure is controlled.
Traceability never stops.
The market calls. Capacity over its biomass level. Different forms. One destination.
Logistics becomes choreography.
Temperature travels with the product.
Efficiency scales.
Borders are crossed with data.
At this moment, pineapple leaves the factory. Control ends. Distribution begins.
The journey does not end at the factory.
Freshness is judged in seconds. Trust begins with visibility.
Choice completes the process.
The chain is closing.
Some products promise stability. Information guides confidence.
Longevity has been chosen.
Value travels home.
Some products speak through immediacy.
Transparency builds desire.
Origin matters.
Consumption begins here. From liquid to experience.
Hold preserves potential.
Steffen's value.
Time has been paused.
Freshness travels frozen. Light products tell a different story.
Design adds meaning.
Understanding creates intention.
Value is perceived.
Preservation meets lifestyle. Some shelves cross borders.
Standards speak globally.
Trust travels internationally.
Value multiplies.
The journey returns to simplicity.
Different forms, same origin.
This is the destination.
From farm to factory.
From factory to table.